Welcome to Barnsley Checker, take one. Welcome to Barnsley Checker. Today I'm with my family today and we are walking around our go-to walk, which takes around Homestead's Reservoir, roughly about 10 kilometres or 6 mile in old money. So hang on tight and I'll show you nice sights and scenes as we go around. We're going to do a small detour as my son Richard, who's with us today, there he is, panning around, wants to go and look at an abandoned house that's apparently haunted. So we'll wait and see if it remains to be true. Here we go. Right, if you don't want to follow this walk, you need to be heading up Dunford Road. We're on there now. We're about 3/4 away up Dunford Road. Come to Cottage Bank Road and we're going to turn right on there. But it's pretty central from Holmfirth, Dunford Road. Just walk up there until you get to Cottage Bank Road. And you can enjoy all these views. So, scanning around there. As we're walking along Cottage Bank Road, I'll just look over at end up wall here. You can see little hamlet of Choppards, and at distance there there's Arundel, where Arundel and dog and cattery kennels are. But it's really lovely. Any time of year, all seasons, it looks spectacular. Just round this corner, so on Choppards Bank Road, there's another junction. Just keep left again, continue on what then becomes Colt Lane. If you go down Choppards Lane, that takes you down towards Garden Shed, or Oil Can Cafe, as some people refer to it as. So round here onto Colt Lane, and then that takes you to the start of Homestead's Reservoir. Right, we're on Colt Lane now. We bang opposite Arundel and surrounding valley, which is spectacular. One or two walkers out today. Saturday today, so it's a little bit busier than it normally is in week, but during the week there's normally nobody at all about. Right, we're getting towards Homestead's Reservoir now. You can just see it banking to it there. Beyond that, a wooded area. Eventually that's where we're heading, and right on the top, and if you can make it out on camera, some old buildings. That's where it's supposed to be an haunted building, but we're a while off that yet, so plenty to enjoy before we get there.
2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Right, we've now left Colt Lane. We're trying to walk outside at the reservoir, so you take a right fork called Cloughfoot Lane, which descends down to the bottom end of the reservoir. One or two more walkers out here. It's not a bad day, despite it being quite cold, but once you get walking you soon warm up. As you can see, it's quite a wash with walkers and the dogs. Shit all over. Afternoon.
Hi.
Right, we're at bottom end of the Homestead's Reservoir now. Just come over little style bike gate. When you get here, a couple of paths. There's one to the left, which is quite a good walk. We'll go up there one day, but for today's walk we're turning right. We're not around the edge of Homestead's Reservoir. Little brook feeding into the reservoir, quite spectacular. So we continue to walk outside the reservoir. When you get to the next fork you can turn right, but take left fork up quite a steep incline actually, up towards wooded area. Makes for quite an interesting walk during night this. In fact, when it walks, I don't night walk with my pretzel head torch on that my eldest son and his wife bought me for Christmas. It's a cracking machine. Put that on, it's like having a street light on your head. But yeah, that's for another day. So up to the top of here, went road, went track, sweeps round to the right, just follow it round. There's a track off to the left if you want to take that one. But go to the right on this one and head up to the next stile, and then we normally go on to Elysian Farm, which is straight on at that stile, but today we're going to turn right at stile and head towards the old haunted house. We're at the sweep in track here, where it sweeps to the right. That's the track up through the woods. And at night time it's quite eerie up here. First time I did it, I didn't have no form of lighting, no torch or out. I just went for it. It was quite unnerving, but I like to live on edge, so quite enjoyed it. So we go up to here, up to the next stile, and then there's some yellow way markers where you turn off to the right. Right, we're approaching the said stile where we're going to turn right. Just beyond there you can see a few buildings. That's Elysium Farm. That's as normal route. We're about just short of 3 miles into walk here, so don't take you long. It's quite an easy walk, not very steep at all, so a nice one if you're not that used to walking. Something to get you a bit fitter and prepare you for some more strenuous workouts. So we're going to follow this track now, and this takes us right down to the haunted building. Right, we've come to next stile, just a bit of a stile that's been cut into the wall, and this takes you down over a brook and then back up the other side at banking to old cottages that are supposed to be haunted. And you can see through them trees here, that's where they are. Right, down here, across the brook, and then we're back up the other side. Quite a lovely walk in summer this. You can go back up the way we've just come, but rather than going over the stile, just take a left fork and takes you through a nice wooded area. But that's one for summer, not a good idea today. Right, just a little brook, 3 or 4 inches of water in it. Even so, that will pose a challenge for some of us. Here we go. Alright, oh, you've done it, well done. Right. Here we go. Approaching all the haunted houses. When we first moved into One Firth, which is some 14 years ago, something like that, these were all derelict then. But one of them had only recently been vacated. I think last owners had died, but there were still Christmas cards on the shelf, so it was quite a sorry thing to see, really. But show you inside buildings, most of them are absolutely gutted. This is the first one. You can just imagine what it was like at one point. That's if you pick the mosaic wall up there, obviously where cross beams were for floor, but there's remnants of floor still here. This is second building. Really hard to see what here. That's which you can get a bit of light on it. Old cooker still in corner there. A couple of bedsteads. Obviously not lived in for a hell of a long time. And then we'll go on to what is supposed to be the haunted one. So well, there's two together here, so I'm not sure which one is supposed to be haunted. Old cooker again there, bed springs, bedstead, old range chimney. You can see fireplace there, but used to be cooking range at the side of it. Not going to go any further in there because it's in a state to collapse up above us, so I'm not going to risk that. But there we go. Into the next one. Richard's feeling nice and brave, so he's already in. His mum's still stood at the door. Like an old cooker. So here we are. Look at that. See if I get a bit of light on using my new torch. Look at that, like daylight. So here we are. This is a haunted one. When we first come here, that's the shelf that Christmas cards were still on, which were quite sad, really. But still more intact than rest of buildings. There we go. That looks like it used to have a sink in it, so some kind of bathroom, I would have thought. What's around here? Anything? Nothing? Nothing. A little bit of an alcove. Bones, were you? Yeah. Oh, there's some bones here. You can pick them up. Oh, it's gone off again. Right. We're upstairs now. It is quite a spooky little site. Oh, there's holes in the floor, so we're not going to go much further. We're not going to go flying down into the basement. And that's the old bedroom, what's left of it. Big hole in the floor, see right down into where we've just been. Fantastic view outside. And I'll like scurry along here. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah. Quite risky up here. Floor's obviously absolutely shot it. It is leaving me to fend for myself if a ghost appears. Not that I'm scared. Show you, son. There we go, back down. What's in here? Some kind of little storage place with a cold slab. Yeah, such a shame. In such a beautiful spot, you can't. Makes you wonder why people didn't renovate this, because it'd be an absolute paradise to live here. And if you come out of your door, that'd be your view. minus wife and son of course, unless it were ours. Right, so that's yeah, going to try and get some aerial footage now to just show you what view's like from above. Right, we're just cresting the hill, and as you look back you can see down into the bottom there most of the reservoir where we've just been round and all over the area, and then we've come back up this track and we're going to go right round here, down that track, down into that valley down there. So quite a nice walk, easy going apart from it being wet. So we'll walk down here, which brings us into Arundel. Right, so as you can see, it's quite wet, but not too bad, easily passable. So we'll stick on this track right until we get into Arundel. Right, we're back into Arundel now. I'm more or less out of power. So just to conclude, well, this just takes you through Arundel, down into towards Carding Shed, and then back up to Milford Road. Then from there just drop down the hill back into Unferth. So a nice easy walk. It's about this one's probably about 5 miles, a bit shorter than its normal route. An hour and a half, and you've done it.